That's it, I've gone rogue. I am combining two recipes from two different canning cookbooks because I know you're gonna wanna know. We're doing the chocolate berry jam recipe from this one, but we're converting it into the low sugar jam berry recipe in this one. So I have 8 cups of raspberries I've harvested from my own land. In this, bringing them up to a slow simmer. I have my sugar with clear gel measured out and mixed in here, setting it aside. And I have my cocoa and measured out sugar here, hoping this is all gonna work. Committed now. Lemon juice is getting measured. Who else hates this new cap they put on a couple years ago? Oh, look, I don't have to worry about it anymore. There we go. Make sure you mash your berries. Like, you want to make sure they're all mashed because the cooking process is not as long as normal. Mash them. Take a drink of coffee, take a deep breath. It's about to get real. We've warmed up the berries a little bit. Now we're going to put the clear gel and the sugar mixture into the berries. We're going to let it start to boil. Once it boils, we are going to drop the rest of the sugar with the cocoa in the berries. We're going to bring it up to a boil for 1 minute, and then we're going to package them all. Just like that. It's off. It's bubbly. Oh my gosh, that was the bubbliest jam I've ever made. Let's get poured. Remember, we're using clear gel, so 1/2 inch headspace is what I have found that creates the best seal without causing the gel to pop up because it does expand. Here's the one thing I'm going to let you know that I've started doing. I take a skewer and circle it around. Because this is so thick, there's possibilities of air pockets. We don't want that. We don't want any air pockets. So I just run this around to break up any air pockets and then tap it and then measure my headspace. Okay, let's see. It's in the canner. We're waiting for it to come to a boil. Did I tell you it made a dozen? Oh my gosh. And it's from my own fruit from my land. Does it not get any better than that? Literally. I did save a little bit for my husband. Please tell me I'm not the only one that races the processing timer to get the kitchen clean. I can't be the only one. Like, feels so accomplished when she gets the kitchen all cleaned before the timer goes off. I still have 29 seconds. And the time it's taken you to watch that, I have taken all of the rings off of this and I'm testing to make sure each one of them is sealed. We're gonna wash them up and we're gonna talk about the process and how much it was. So surprisingly, since I've used my own raspberries and all I paid for was the pectin, the sugar, a little bit of lemon juice. I mean, it was under $2 for each, for all 12. So it was 12 jars, 12 8-ounce jars, and it was under $2 for the whole entire batch. You can't beat that, like literally. That makes it 17 cents a jar. Like 17 cents, people. This was 17 cents. Don't forget that we added the cocoa to it too. Now, a jar of jam at the grocery store is expensive recently, and I don't know how, I've never seen chocolate raspberry jam, so I don't have anything that I can compare it to. But I can tell you, even a normal jar of jam, which is $3, would yield us a really good savings. So basically, I bought one and got 11 free. That's a pretty good deal. Working with the pectin, I have been perfecting. It is kind of nice. I am liking the texture. It's really silky, pie filling like. And no wonder, because I make my apple pie filling that I can up. I use clear gel with that. And I don't know why I never thought of this before, but now I'm addicted. Because let's face it, I have gone from using 6 to 8 cups of sugar per batch to using 1.5. That in itself is a savings. And the clear gel, I'd like to see the expiration date on that. I haven't found one yet. I haven't even actually looked. I know some of you are going to ask how much cocoa powder I used since I did a double batch and it was 8 cups of berries. I used 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. I might, next time I do it, do 2/3 instead, because I think it was just a tad too much, although it does taste heavenly. My husband ate the remainder that I had. I scraped the pot. It was so good I scraped the pot. There you go. Now you know what I have. Don't forget to label. Yeah, it's really pretty.